So plus 1000. 100,000 plus 1 million. So that is 2.5 million minus 1.5, that gives us 1 million. So that will be our net book value that we will use later in the statement of financial position. Okay, so we can now jump right into the income statement. So the name of the company is Ideal Limited. So we say Ideal Limited income statement for the year ended 30 June 2019. Then we underline that. We say shillings in thousands. Then we can begin with sales. Okay, so let's see how much we had for sales. Sales was 206,500. And what else did we have? We had, let's see, we had returns inward. There were no returns. Okay, so we'll go directly into cost of sales after sales. So sales ni aje na saulewa haraka, 206,500. So sales is 206,500. Then we say less cost of sales because there is no returns inwards. Less cost of sales, we underline that. We begin with opening inventory. Then we say add purchases. Then we say less closing inventory. I think there was no carriage inwards and returns outwards. And let's see what that gives us. Opening inventory, that is stock as at 1st July 2018, is 12,000. Then purchases was 138,750. So 12,000 and 138,750, we can indicate those first. So 12,000 and 138,750. Then we say less closing inventory. Closing inventory is provided in the additional information as 16,700. I think there were no returns. Yeah, there were no returns. So less 16,700. Someone to calculate and give us the answer. I calculate mtupe jibu. On cost and at cost means the same thing. The question is on which page for Anne? The question is on page 33. Okay, thank you. 134,050. So 134,050. Let me indicate that. Haya, ukilesi itakupea ngapi? Hiyo jibu itatupea ndio itakuwa our gross profit. Let's see hiyo tuone itatupea ngapi. Okay, thank you. 72,450. So 72,450. That is our gross profit. Let's see kama kuna vitu kama discount received ndio itupe what we add as other incomes. Ya kuna rent receivable ya 3600. We have rent receivable for 3600. And for discounts, I think there is no other discount. Sorry, there is no discount. Yeah, there is no discount. So So we go direct and say add other incomes, tuseme rent receivable. So add other incomes, tuseme rent receivable. Rent receivable ni ngapi? Ni kama nimeanza kuziweka na sawa haraka. Add 3600. So we add 3600. Kiongeza itakupea ngapi? I think that is 050 76. Yeah, 76050. Then next tuseme less expenses. Less expenses tunaanza na zile zenye tuliadjust kama depreciation on motor vehicle. Depreciation on motor vehicle ilikuwa ngapi? Ilikuwa 5000. Sorry, 500. That is 500,000. After hapo sasa tukuje kwa other expenses zenye ziko kwa nini, zenye ziko kwa trial balance. For example, naweza anza hata kutoka juu. Tuko na admin expense na distribution expenses. So admin that is 7650, hiyo ingine ni 10. Okay, so that is 7650 and 10k. Admin expenses, administration expenses, and the distribution expenses. And distribution expenses. Okay, alafu ingine ni gani? Tuko na directors remuneration 25k. Kwa other incomes nilisahau kuna income ingine hapa, kumbe inaitwa investment income, nitaongeza baadaye. But meanwhile wacha tuwa directors remuneration ya 25k. So 25,000 directors remuneration. Directors remuneration. Okay, then let's see what else we can add. Tuko na nini pia? Investments hizo ni non-current assets. Tuko na debenture interest. Now debenture interest must be recalculated, so we'll do working 3 for recalculating debenture interest. Why? Because unaweza pata kulipa yote. The question says 5% debentures, so 5% times debenture interest. So debentures value yake ni 15k, so 5% of 15 million nafaa kutupea, I think that is 7500, or rather 750,000. Yeah, so walilipa vizuri, so hiyo iko sawa. So debenture interest tutaweka 750. Pia kuna bank interest hapo as an expense ya 480, tutaweka hizo. So 750 for debenture interest and 480 for bank interest. Debenture interest and the bank interest. Next let me see what next we can put there. Expense ingine ni kama zimeisha. Yeah, zimeisha. So someone to add up that atupe jibu. As he continues to add, tutaongeza kale ka income kengine huko, kale investment income Kenya nilisahau. Hii investment income ya 340. So that sasa hapa tungesema plus 340 investment income ya 340 plus rent receivable ya 3600, hiyo itatupea 3940. So itabadilika ikuwe 76390. Someone to add for us those values. So ziko wapi? Ndio hizo. Tuongeza hizo expenses. ongeza ukipata unaweka hapo. Okay, 44,380, thank you. So 44,380. Oh, let's hear mtupea jibu as I hear what my mother has to say. Unafanyia class nyumbani. Nasikia kisi watasikia na like okay, ukiless unapata ngapi? Thank you, 32,010. So 32,010, hiyo tutaita net profit. After profit, the next thing ni less tax. So next tunasema less income tax ama corporation tax. Less income tax. Wakati hujapewa tax ni ngapi, wanaweza kupea the percentage ya tax which is often 30%. But hapo wametupea the absolute value. Wametuambia the tax ni 12,700. So tutakuja tutoe tax ya 12,700. 12,700. Toa hiyo tuone itabaki ngapi. Jibu itaitwa net profit after tax. Ni net profit before tax. Net profit after tax. Itakupea ngapi? Thank you, 19,310. After hapo sasa tunaweza toa vitu kama dividends kama ziko, but in this question hakuna dividends. So what you can only do ni kuadd the profit and loss brought down. Yenye amesema hapa ati profit and loss account. Others call it retained earnings brought down. Or just say the name wamepeana, profit and loss account. On the credit side meaning ilikuwa retained profit. Ingekuwa debit side inamaanisha ingekuwa retained loss. So that is how much? 17,850. So tuongeze 17,850. Endelea kutuadia hiyo. Hiyo inaitwa add profit and loss brought down. Ama let's call it a better name, retained earnings brought down. So jibu tutapata ni retained earnings carried down ama retained profit carried down. Retained earnings carried down. Haya, tukiongeza inakuwa ngapi? 37,160. Thank you. So 37,160. This is one. Thank you. So that is now the end of the income statement. Next, let's look at the statement of financial position. Alafu tutawachia hapo. So we can say Ideal Limited. Ideal Limited statement of financial position. As at as at 30th June 2019. We underline that. We say shillings in thousands, shillings in thousands. We begin with what? With non-current assets. Non-current assets. In this question, one major non-current asset that we had was motor vehicle. Motor vehicles. If it was one, tutaweka kwa the second column, but if there were other non-current assets, then ndio tutaweka pamoja kwa first column, ndio tuchukue second column. O, zilikuwa mingi. Kuna motor vehicle, pia kuna investments. Kuna investment at cost 6750. So we have two non-current assets. Sawa. So kuna motor vehicles, tunachukua net book value. Ile tulichukua 2.5 million minus 1 million, that is the accumulated depreciation at the beginning, minus 500,000, which is depreciation for the year. Yeah. Pole net. So tutasema investment at cost. Tuongeza investment at cost. Yenye ni pesa ngapi? Is it 3750? Niaje na sawa, labda hiyo ni nja. Investment at cost 6750. So 6750. Tukiongeza inakuwa 7750. Next tuseme current assets. Current assets ni kama debtors, ama wengine wanaita accounts receivable, alafu stock, wengine wanaita inventory, na cash at bank and cash in hand if there is such. So acha tuone what we have in the question. Tuko na debtors and creditors. Debtors inakuanga debit side, alafu credit side ndio inakuwa ni creditors. So debtors ni 35k, alafu stock yenye tunachukua ni closing stock 16700. Sorry. So 35k na 16700 na 16700. Then wacha tuone kama tuko na kitu kama cash in hand. Under non-current assets kuna moja nilisahau hapa, leasehold property at cost. Hii pia ni non-current assets. Sorry for that. So leasehold property at cost ya 75k. Sorry for that. So leasehold property at cost ya 75,000. Kiongeza na hiyo itakuwa 82,750. Sorry for that. Ni sawa. Haya. There is no cash in hand. Hakuna cash in hand. Then any other current asset hakuna, because what we have ni bank overdraft, ni current liability. Okay, sawa. So zimesha. So tuongeze hizo. Someone to add up those two. Tutazichukua the other side, hiyo ndio itakuwa watoto value of assets. Ukipata jibu nasema tupatie jibu. 37k ukiongeza 16700 ni ngapi? Okay, thank you. 52,700. So 52,700. Ongeza na hiyo ingine, ongeza na 82. Yeah, sorry, my screen share imepotea, but I'm restoring it soon. Oh, ni sawa. Okay, acha nirudishe back my screen. So thank you. So 51,700. Okay. Ukiongeza naona watu wamesema ni 130 ngapi? 134 for 50. Thank you. 134 for 50. Sawa. Next sasa ni kwenda kwa financed by. So tunaenda next kwa financed by. So tunasema financed by. Tunaanza na capital, or rather ordinary share capital. Ordinary share capital. Ordinary share capital, wacha tuone ilikuwa ngapi. Ordinary share capital. Okay. Ordinary share capital iko 42,000. Then let's see if there is something like share premium. Then tuongeze hiyo. Share premium hakuna, ni ile net profit tu tutaongeza peke yake. Net profit at the end of the period. Ama retained profit carried down. Yenye tulipata ni 37,160. So 42,000 na 37,160. So 42,000 then 37,160 retained profit carried down, but you can just call it retained profit. Haya, mtuongeze hiyo, after which tunaenda non-current assets. Non-current assets majorly ni debentures ndio tuko nazo, the 5% debentures zenye ni 15,000. Na juu iko moja tunaichukua to the next column 15,000. Haya, mtu atuongezea 42k plus 37,160. tukiendelea kwenda mambo mengine kama current assets. Okay, we're almost through. Sorry for that interruption. Okay. Okay, sorry, let me restore my screen. In a short while, I want to hope so. One. Okay, sorry, nilikuwa nimewapoteza, lakini sasa I think nimerudi. Acha tumalize that calculation. Yeah, so 42k ukiongeza 37160 inakupea ngapi? Inafaa ikupee, sorry, inafaa ikupea, that is 76, sorry, 70 ngapi? 79,160. Then kuna 15k. Next ni, sorry kwa kusema assets, this is liabilities. Yeah, sorry, also for this should be current liabilities. Well, for that, the current liabilities we have include creditors and what else, and bank overdraft. So hebu tuone creditors ni wangapi. So creditors ndio hawa wako 23,800. Creditors ni 23,800 na bank overdraft ni 3790. So 23,800 and 3790. Okay, so acha tuone ni ngapi. So 23,800 plus 3790. Someone to add up that atupe jibu. Ongeza hiyo 2300 plus 3790 nakupea ngapi? Inakupea ngapi? Haya, ongeza. $2,300 plus $3,790. Haya, kuna mwenye anapata? Umegoma kupeana majibu? Okay, thank you. 27,590. So 27,590. Haya, sasa ongeza these three values, ongeza 79,160 plus 15 plus hiyo yenye umepata sahi. Ongeza those three values. Okay, 82,750 kwa non-current assets imekuja from, tuko na three items: motor vehicles, leasehold property na investment at cost. Nilikuja nikaongeza leasehold property ya 75k. Okay. So mtu atuongezea tupee toto. Okay, 121,750. Thank you. So 121,750. Sasa wacha tutest tuone kama ina balance. Juu total kwa assets inafaa kukuwa same na kwa financed by. Iko same. So hebu fanya difference kati ya hizo nini mbili. Sorry for that, my cursor ili misbehave kidogo. Haya, so fanya difference kati ya hii 121,750 na 134 na 134,450 takupea ngapi, so that we know where our mistake might have been or where the difference comes from, ndio tuitafute. Oh, 12,700. Okay, I think you had some 12,700 somewhere. Ni kama kuna 12,700 yenye hatuja include, hebu tuone kwa nini. Oh, income tax. Yeah, often wakati income tax iko imepeanwa, in most cases unapata ijalipwa, so acha niongeze hiyo income tax. So unapata in short ni current liability. Sasa hii 27,590 ongeza 12,700, then now our total itakuwa true. Sasa ita balance 27,590 ongeza 12,700, then uongeze vizuri. Sasa our question should now balance. Haya, ongeza. Nakupea ngapi? Sasa inakuwa vizuri, inakuwa sasa 134,450. Hayo 27,590 ukiadd 12,700 inakuwa ngapi? Someone to add for us 27,590 plus 12,700, ndio tuweke yako katoto hapo. Okay, ni sawa. Nimekataa kuniambia the new value. 27,590 plus 12,700 ni ngapi? Okay, 4290. Sawa, so our question has balanced, so tunaweza sema that sasa we are correct. But kwa mtihani usijali, sio lazima ubalance swali ndio upate marks yote. You can still get all the marks without balancing, because what is marked are the entries. Good, so that is the match tulikuwa tuangalia leo. Bye, see you another time.